tension in the neck. And when you're ready, taking it back the other way. So observing how you're feeling. Left side versus right. Being where you're holding more tension. We hold a lot of tension through the shoulders and the neck. Just get it all clicking. When you're ready, coming back to center. Moving it onto the shoulders. Taking those really exaggerated movements. And as you inhale, shrug up to the ears. As you exhale, roll them back. Again, inhale, shrugging up. You're up there, Marianne. Good. Exhale, rolling back. Nice. 2 or 3 more there. Sending that movement a bit further down the back. And then when you're ready, taking it back to front. So shrugging from behind and up. Exhaling, curve the spine, release. And again, inhale, really bring the shoulder blades together. Exaggerate, lift the chest. Exhale, release. Nice. 1 more. Nice. And then just taking it one at a time. Brilliant. Just send that movement all the way down to the hips and loosen everything up. Nice. And then coming back to center. Let's find some length through the spine here. So as we inhale, reaching up, extending towards the ceiling. Those shoulders are naturally going to come up as we exhale, release. Tuck the tailbone slightly. Find that length as you inhale. Lift and lengthen, maybe looking up. Brilliant. And as we exhale, hinge from the hips. Keep that length as you bring the palms down towards the mat. Maybe you're on your fingertips. Keep finding that length. Maybe as you exhale, you can walk the hands out. Gently bring the forehead down. Opening up the hips, lengthening through the spine. Inhale. Send that wave of breath up the body. Find a bit more length. Exhale, sink down a little bit more. Brilliant. And then inhale to look to palms. Exhale, nice and slowly walk it back. Brilliant. Take a little twist here. Right palm behind the body. Left hand on the outside of the right knee. Exhale, gently twist, releasing the lower back and the vertebrae. Looking over the right shoulder. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale again, ground that left sitting bone as you twist a little bit more. Inhale, coming back to center. Nice, same thing the other side. Left arm behind you, right hand outside of left knee. Exhale to twist, look over that left shoulder. Brilliant. Inhale, lengthen and lift through the crown. Exhale, right sitting bone grounded as you twist. Inhale, back to center. Nice. So just swapping the shins over, taking another stretch through the spine, opening the opposite hip flexor. Inhale to find the length. Release the shoulders away. Nice. And then reaching forward. That's it. Bring the fingertips down. Nice. Inhale, find that length. Wave it up the spine. Exhale, sink down a little bit more. Okay, just observing if you've got a bit more mobility and space on this side versus the other, just see how it feels. Taking another deep inhale. Exhale, sink down that little bit more, then inhale to look up. Exhale, walk the hands back. Let's open up the front body before we come into our cat-cow. So fingers behind you, facing the body. That's it. Inhale to lift the hips. Maybe you bring the knees all the way down. Brilliant. Inhale, squeeze the glutes, lift the heart. As you exhale, drop the head, roll the shoulders back. Inhale, keep lifting. Stretch through the groin, lift the chest, open everything up. Exhale, tuck the chin in, come all the way back down. Nice, bring your palms down in front, rolling over, finding your way into your tabletop position. Brilliant. Wrists under shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Inhale, drop the stomach, lift the tailbone, lift the heart, looking up. Exhale, press through palms, tuck the tailbone, look to navel. Inhale, drop the stomach, looking up. Exhale, press through palms, look to navel. Inhale, drop the stomach, looking up. And exhale, nice, really exaggerate, tuck that tailbone, look to navel, and then inhale back to neutral. Brilliant. So just taking some free movement here just to loosen everything else up, get everything clicking. So just try and work through the hips, the spine and the shoulders, wiggling the spine, taking circles with the rib cage, whatever you need to. Do it one way, then the other, balance everything out. Nice. And then coming back to neutral. Brilliant, guys. So we're just going to stretch the side of the body and kind of dip and open up the right hip first of all. So as you exhale, bring your right shoulder towards your right hip and let the weight sink into the left hip. So you're stretching the left side, but you'll feel the right hip flexor activating and getting a stretch. And then inhale back to center. Same thing on the other side. Left shoulder to left hip. Really let the weight sink into the right hip to stretch. Nice. Breathe into the right rib cage. Inhale back to center. One more time. Exhale. See if you can get a little bit more space. Get the shoulder a bit further towards the hip. Inhale back to center. Same thing the other side. Left shoulder to left hip. Nice. Inhale back to center. Brilliant. Rolling over the toes. Push those hips up and back. Find your way into your down dog. Pedal the knees. Take whatever movement you need to here. Nice. Maybe take a little twist. So walk the hands back towards the feet a little. And then reach back to your left ankle with the right hand. And as you exhale, just gently pull the front body towards the thighs, looking out under that left armpit. Same thing on the other side. Release the right hand. Reach the left hand back to the right ankle. Exhale. Press that front body towards the thigh. Look out underneath the right armpit. Okay, just stretch and open. Inhale, release. Brilliant, guys. Come down for your foundations. So again, this is that power yoga class today. We want that nice activation through the shoulders and the upper back. So when I say externally rotate the upper arms, when you're normally in your down dog, the eye of your elbows facing each other. When you rotate, they'll face towards the front of the room and you'll see that activation through my upper back as you change. Nice. So externally rotate those upper arms and then shoulders away and press the front body towards the thighs. Knit those ribs in. There's a temptation to arch the back and sink between the armpits. You want to try and keep that spine nice and long as you're sending those sitting bones up towards the ceiling. Brilliant, guys. And then inhale to look towards your palms, taking at least 3 or 4 steps. Just heel toe the feet towards the front of the mat. Find your way into your ragdoll. Little bend in the knees, letting gravity and the weight of your body release your vertebrae. If you need to, take a little swing, take a little nod. Nice, and then exhale, take a slightly deeper bend. Inhale, rolling up nice and slow. Head's the last thing to come up. Nice, guys. Let's just open up the shoulders just to release for all this good work we're going to do. So bringing your fingers onto your shoulders and just roll yourself around the shoulder girdle. Again, start off front to back, and then back the other way. Brilliant. And release, shake it out, shake it out. Interlace the fingers, palms facing the body. As we inhale, lift those palms. Nice. Again, release the shoulders away. Brilliant. Maybe take a side stretch here so you can push that right hip out to the side, reach over to the left. Inhale back to center. Same thing, push the hips out to the left, reach over to the right. Coming back to center. Nice. Bring the palms back down. Press the interlace outwards. Inhale to come up again. This time you're just bringing the upper arms behind the ears, okay? Try not to arch your back. Tuck the tailbone. You're just activating through the shoulders and the upper back. That's it. Maybe you can take a little rock from side to side. You're just massaging between the shoulder blades. Nice. Then roll those wrists as you release the arms all the way back down. Nice. Find your way to the front of the mat, into your Tandasana mountain pose. We'll find our way into our sun salutation. So grounding through the balls of the feet and the heels. That's it. Lifting all 10 toes, as you know, place them all down one by one. Firm but gentle grip. Lift those kneecaps, engage those quads. Gently tuck the tailbone under as you bring the seam of the thighs together. Everything's activated and solid through the hips and the thighs. Inhale, shrug the shoulders up. Exhale to release, active arms, palms facing out, first round. Inhale, lift the palms, looking up to thumbs. Exhale, hinge from the hips, coming down into your forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to plant your palms. Step the right foot back. So no lazy step backs here, please people. Lift the heel, then elevate the knee. Extend the leg, use the core to place that foot down. Nice. Coming down into your low lunge, just take a little rock back and forth here. That's it. Let's get the hamstring and the hip activated before we bring that back knee down, turn over the foot. Nice. So we're not going to lift the torso all the way up here. Trying to really focus on that right psoas muscle, the right thigh. So you're not resting on the thigh. Send the heart towards the front of the room. Find as much length. See that nice diagonal line all the way down the back here. Keep pressing into the top of the foot. Feel the activation through the groin, the psoas, around the right hip. Nice, guys. Inhale, send that heart. Keep finding the length. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. That's it. One more. Inhale, keep finding that length, reaching forward with the heart. Exhale, press into that back foot. Feel the stretch. And then release the palms. Roll over the back foot, lift the knee. Step that left foot back. Find your way into your plank, stabilizing. So, externally rotating. Activating the upper back, shoulders away. Tuck the tailbone. Coming into our chaturanga drill. So, lower down the knees, pressing into the tops of the feet. So, we're taking 5 drills here. As always, as you bend, elbows in towards the rib cage, lower yourself down halfway. Inhale to press back up. Brilliant. Exhale, lower down halfway. Squeeze those elbows in, hold. Inhale, press back up. 3 more, guys. Exhale, lower down halfway. Hold. Hold. Inhale, press back up. 2 more, nearly there. Exhale, lower down halfway. Hold. Hold. Inhale, press back up. Last one. Exhale, lower down halfway. Hold. Hold. Inhale, press back up. Nice, guys. So we're going to come into puppy here. Just bring the fingertips out to the edges of the mat. Nice. And as you exhale, lower the chest down between the arms, bringing the forehead down if you can towards the mat. Keep actively pressing into those fingertips. Move the shoulders away from the ears and keep releasing down between the shoulders, releasing the chest towards the mat. Really stretch between the shoulder blades. Nice. Keep pressing. Brilliant. And then when you're ready, bring your palms down and try to keep your body in contact with the mat. Try and snake the body forward into, that's it. Nice, guys. Make sure those palms are under your shoulders as you peel the chest away into your baby cobra. Nice and active with those back legs. Press into the tops of the feet. Roll your thighs inwards. Inhale, lift your palms. Activate the core. Brilliant. Exhale, bring those elbows in. Inhale, peeling away, lifting there. Exhale, 1 more, guys. Inhale, lift. Exhale, plant the palms. Roll over the toes. Push back through tabletop into child's pose. Then inhale back through tabletop. Exhale the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Nice. As we inhale, lift that left leg up behind you. Lift and extend. Feel that thigh rotate through the hip. Exhale to bend. Opening up. Right heel towards left sitting bone. Nice. Inhale. Breathe into that right rib cage. Try and square the shoulders towards the mat as you look out under your left armpit. Exhaling to lift the knee. Bring the heel a bit closer in. Inhaling. Exhale to open. Then inhale to straighten the legs, square the hip and step the right foot forward between the hands. Nice, staying there in the low lunge. So options here, you can bring the back knee down or stay with the back leg active. Plant your left palm. Nice, and then inhale the left arm up. Keep looking up to thumb. As you exhale, square the hips, sink down a bit more. Inhale, keep lifting to open the chest, reaching up through that middle finger. Nice. Exhale, sinking down a little bit more. On the next inhale, you're going to reach behind you with the right hand. Tap your thigh, your left thigh with the finger. Brilliant. And then exhale to reach and come all the way forward to tap your finger in front of you. Nice. Inhale to come up, reach behind, tap that back thigh. Exhale, all the way up and over, tap in front. Last one, guys. Inhale, reaching up. Reach behind and tap the thigh. Exhale, reaching up, bringing that palm in front. That's it, and then frame the foot. Brilliant. Step that left foot forward, halfway lift. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale to come all the way up, palms to touch. Exhale, hands at heart center. Brilliant. Second round. Inhale, lift the palms. Exhale, hinge from the hips. Nice long spine, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palm, actively stepping that left leg back into your low lunge. Again, just taking a little rock back and forwards here. And then bringing that back knee down, pressing into the top of the foot. Again, we're just inhaling to lift slightly, send the torso forward, shoulders away, and sinking those hips down, feeling the activation all the way through here. Keep pressing into the shin and the back of that foot. Inhale, send the heart forward. Exhale, sinking down a little bit more. Brilliant, guys. One more. Inhale. Exhale to sink. Really press into that back foot. And then plant your palms. Roll over the toe. Lift the knee. Step the right foot back into your plank. Nice, guys. Exhale to lower down through your knees, chest and chin. Inhale, snake the body forward. Option. So peeling away the chest, maybe all the way down to the belly button, pressing the hips to full cobra. Nice. If you find yourself hunching, shoulders away, elbows in. So we're going to take a couple of waves here. So you're peeling back down on the exhale. And as you inhale, peeling all the way up. Keep the head down until you're fully extended. Then looking up. Again, exhale, peel down. Inhale, peeling away. Chest to belly button. Head's the last to come up. Again, last one. Exhale, peeling down. Inhale, peeling away. Go all the way through that breath and stretch. Then exhale, press through the palms, roll over the toes, push back through tabletop into child's pose. Inhale, back through tabletop. So we're just going to take a couple of drills here. So this is also about creating that activation and strength through your upper back and your shoulders. So I spend a lot of time telling you guys about the external rotation. So this exercise is about building up that muscle memory and that strength through the shoulders. It seems very simple, but after you've done about 5 or 6, it gets quite tiring. So as you saw me doing with that movement, you're just kind of exaggerating your body's response. So when the elbows are facing inwards, you kind of sink between the shoulder blades. Actually, rotate, lift and curve through the upper back. I'll do it from the side as well. So when they're inside, I'm sinking down between the shoulders, inhaling, knit the ribs, activate through the upper back, okay? Exhale to sink down. Nice. Inhale, rotate, activate, tuck the ribs in. Exhale, release. Inhale to press. Nice. 2 more. Exhale, release. Inhale to press. 1 more. Exhale, release. Inhale to press. Now roll over the toes, push the hips up and back. Nice, stronger down dog here. Release the shoulders away, press the front body towards the thighs. So really what I want you to do today is trying to focus on, so we're very active through our root lock. I want you to try and activate that little bit higher through the ribs, so knitting the ribs in. It creates that lift and that neutrality through the spine. Nice, and it prevents you from sinking down between your shoulders. Nice, guys. Now inhale, left leg up behind you. Exhale to bend the knee, opening up the hip. Inhale to breathe into that left rib cage. Square the shoulders towards the mat. And exhale, lift the knee a little higher, bring the heel in a bit more. Inhale. Exhale, then inhale to straighten and square. Step that left foot forward between the hands. Low lunge. Again, option to bring the back knee down. Stay with the back leg active. Plant the right palm. Inhale, twist and lift that left arm up. Exhale, sink and square those hips towards the mat. Inhale, keep lifting through that middle finger. Rotate the left rib cage towards the ceiling. Exhale to sink down. Doing those drills with the arms. So as we inhale, reach behind you. Tap the fingers on your right thigh. Nice. Exhale, all the way up, reaching in front of you. Tap the fingers. Inhale, reaching up. Extending back, tap the thigh. Exhale, reaching up. Tapping in front. 2 more. Inhale, reaching up and reach back. Tap the thigh. Exhale. Extending forward and tapping, last one. Inhale, reach up, tap the thigh. Nice. Exhale, coming forward, tap in front, then frame the foot, step that right foot forward to meet the left, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Coming up through Utkatasana, chair pose, squeeze the knees, lift the palms. Nice. Shift that weight back and down. Brilliant. Are you getting that little arch in the back? Gently tuck the tailbone, knit the ribs in. Feel the different activation here. Breathe through it. Inhale. Exhale, shift the weight back and down. Inhale, straighten the legs, coming all the way up, palms to touch. Exhale, hands at heart center. I know we're nice and warm now. So we're going to go into our standing postures after we've done that final sun salutation. So I need to get a glass of water. I can feel my throat drying. Nice. So if you're ready, come into your jump back and full chaturanga. Inhale, lift the palms. Exhale, hinge from the hips, coming down, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to plant those palms. Activate through the upper back, tiptoes, knees into the chest, bring the legs up and back into your plank. Nice. Continue to knees, chest, chin. If you're ready to chaturanga, exhale, lower down halfway, hold. Squeeze those elbows, lift. Inhale, roll over the toes, straighten the arms and lift the chest, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Nice. Inhale, right leg up behind you. As we exhale, bring the knee in towards your chest. Keep your body lifted. Knit those ribs in. Press through the upper arms. Use that strength. Hold it there. Inhale, shoot back up. Nice. Again, exhale, right knee to right elbow. Keep that body lifted. Hold. Hold. Inhale, shoot back up. Taking the twist. Shift the weight forward. Right knee to left elbow. Keep lifting and holding there. Or maybe extend the right leg. Push through the heel. Keep lifting. And inhale, release. Shoot that leg back up. And then step that right foot forward between the hands. Inhale, lifting all the way up. Exhale, sinking down. Brilliant. Keep lifting through the heart. Exhale, sink down a little bit more. Brilliant. Reaching forward, hug the ears. Hold it there. So you're activating that right hip flexor. Press through the ball of the front foot. Hug the ears with the upper arms. Brilliant. And then bring the palms to heart center. You're going to come into your twisted side angle from here. So exhale, twist. Hook that left elbow on the outside of the right knee. Right elbow up towards the ceiling, looking up. As you inhale, find that length. Exhale, twist a bit more. Maybe you can spread your wings here. Keep rotating the right rib cage, active through that back leg for your stability. If you want to take the bind, reach behind with the right hand, under with the left and grab fingers or the right wrist with the left hand. Once you're in the bind, keep finding length, keep rolling the shoulder. Nice, guys. That's it. If you need to, bring the back knee down to get your bind and then lift this way. So use that back knee, bring the palms in, get stable, then press into the toes, lift the knee. Takes it through those stages. Nice. One more round of breath. And if you've got the bind, release back to your winged arms and then come back to heart center. We're going to release to come forward. Then bring your palms down on the inside of your foot. Turn over the back foot. That's it. So you're pressing into it. And turn that front foot out at a slight angle. So I'm going to turn around in a sec. I'll stop showing you guys my butt. We're going to shift over to the right and onto the heel. So some of you might be here. Some of you might be able to get into the hip and bring the palms at heart center, okay? So you're moving from this position to here, slightly turn the foot, and you're either here or bringing the calf down and sinking right into the hip. So stay where works for you. If you need to be here on your fingertips, that's fine. Otherwise, sinking down, nice. So releasing the hip, finding a bit more activation. It's a lot of work through that front thigh. Nice. And then inhale, press into that right foot to lift the hip and then come to wide leg here. Nice. We're going to come into a goddess pose from here. So inhale to lift the torso. If you need to, shuffle the feet in slightly, turning them out, 45 degrees. Nice. As we exhale, bend into the knees, tuck the tailbone under. Nice. So we're holding it here for a second. Use that breath. So keep actively. So what happens is we tend to stick our bum out. Tuck it under, knit the ribs and sit down a bit more. You'll feel it works the inner thighs a lot more. Work yourself here, ladies. Nice. One more round of breath. Then we're going to come up onto tiptoes. That's it. Press into those tiptoes. Keep tucking the tailbone. Focus in front of you. Breathe. Work through the discomfort. Nice, guys. Nearly there. Keep breathing. Keep sinking down. Exhale, bring the heels down. Nice, guys. Inhale, straighten the legs. Turn towards the front of the mat. Bend into that front knee. Rotate the back foot. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, sinking down. Nice. You're going to rotate on the back foot, open into Virabhadasana 2. Nice. Tuck that tailbone under. Exhale, bend into that front knee. Then we're going to inhale to reach forward. Exhale to reverse. And then windmill the hands all the way down. Frame the foot. Step that front foot back. Work your way through the vinyasa of your choice. Exhale to lower down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. 3 rounds of breath here, guys. Slow it all back down. We'll build up, same thing on the other side. That's it. Catch the breath. Get the body prepped. And then when you're ready, inhale, left leg up behind you. As we exhale, bend the knee in towards the chest, shift the weight forward. Nice, knit those ribs, press through the palms, everything's active, keep the body lifted. Inhale, shoot that left leg back up behind you. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. That's it, keep it lifted, hold it there, hold. Inhale, shoot back up, coming into the twist. Exhale, shift forward, left knee to right elbow. Keep pressing and lifting, keep it there, or maybe extend the left leg, push through the heel. That's it, keep it lifted, try not to compensate. Inhale, shoot it back up, nice guys. And exhale, stepping forward. Inhale, lift the torso. Exhale, sinking down. Brilliant, again, back leg nice and active. Inhale, reaching forward, hug the ears with the upper arms. Press into the ball of the front foot. Activate the left hip flexor and the thigh. Keep reaching towards the front of the room. And exhale, bring the palms to heart center. Come into twisted side angle. Over on the left, right elbow outside of left knee. Palms into the heart center. Left elbow straight up again. If you need to, come into it with the back knee down. So you have a bit more stability to get into the twist. And then lift the back knee. Maybe you can spread your wings. Nice. Keep rolling the left rib cage, finding the length. Binders reach behind with the left, under with the right, and grab fingers or the left wrist with the right hand. Pull that palm downwards. Roll that left shoulder up towards the ceiling. Nice. Keep finding that length through the side of the body. You'll get a bit more twist, sink into the hip a little bit more. Really good effort, guys. Breathe and release the bind. Come back to your wings. Palms at heart center. Use the core to release forward. Bring the palms down on the inside of the left foot. Bring the sole of the right foot down. That's it. Shift your torso forward. Turn that left foot out slightly. Palms into the heart center. Lowering into the left hip. Maybe you're here. Maybe you can come onto the calf and sink the bum all the way down. Up to you. See where you're at. That's it. So you're either here or maybe a bit further down, depending on your range of motion. Just sit in the hip. Keep releasing. Keep lifting through the heart. You're going to find yourself sinking down. Keep finding that length. Use the core. Brilliant. One more breath. Then inhale, press through that left foot. Shift through to wide leg. Come all the way up. Nice. Brilliant, guys. So we'll come into a wide leg forward fold here. If you need to, if you want, you can come into your headstand. So shuffle the feet in around a little bit. Turn the toes in and press into the outside edges of the feet. Inhale to lift the palms, looking up. Maybe you can push the hips forward, take a little back bend. Exhale, hinge from the hips. Keep the spine long as you come all the way down onto the fingertips. Maybe you can bring the palms in line with the feet. Maybe you can press into the mat. Yeah, lovely. If you have your tripod, find your way up. Otherwise, keep finding that length as you breathe. Exhale, press into the palms. Folding forward, bringing the crown of the head down towards the mat. Use that breath. Each inhale, find the length. Exhale, see if you can either press the palms in or walk them a bit further in line, or maybe behind the feet. If you can get the palms behind, reverse the palms and press them into the mat. And use that breath to keep finding length. Nice headstanders. Use the breath and concentration to keep your balance. Beautiful. One more round of breath. Nice, Marianne. And one more length. Maybe take it a little bit deeper if you're walking the hands back. Headstanders, split the legs with control. Find yourself all the way back down to the mat. Nice. That's it, Bev. Take your time. Brilliant. And then once you touch down, inhale to halfway lift. Nice. Exhale, hands to the hips. Inhale to roll all the way up. Nice. Again, using those palms to support your lower back. press the hips forwards, lift the heart, elbows together, reach towards the back of the room. Inhale to come back up. Brilliant. Rotate on that left leg. Nice. So coming back into a high lunge. That's it. Inhale the arms up. Exhale to sink into the hip. Nice. Inhale, rotate on the back foot, opening up Virabhadasana 2. Press into that outside edge of that back foot. Bend into that front knee. Roll it outwards. Nice. Inhale to reach forward. Exhale, reaching up and back to release. And windmill the hands all the way down. Frame the foot. Step that foot back. Work your way through the vinyasa of your choice. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 rounds of breath. Nice. Slow it back down. Really good. Then we're going to do a little balance play before we get down to the mat. See if we can do a bit of Ekapadasana. So we're going to come back to those drills, knee to chest, knee to elbow, and maybe you can come into the balance. So starting on the right leg, inhale the right leg up. As we exhale, you're bringing your right knee towards your right elbow. Shift the weight forward. Keep that knee as high as possible. Nice. So just keep it at the elbow. Maybe you can pop it down to your wrist and pop it back up. That's it. Pop it down to your wrist, pop it back up. One more, guys. Pop the knee to your wrist, pop it back up. So we're activating that core. Nice. And then inhale, shoot it back up. Nice. I'm going to turn this way so you guys can see. Again, so you're bringing that knee as high as possible. So as you come forward, maybe even comes out to the side. You want as much space in the hip so that when you shift forward, your knee's either above your elbow or maybe a bit higher. So we're going to try and come into Ekapadasana here. You bend into the elbow and maybe you just rest here. Just feeling the lift you need from the core, resting that knee, opening up the hip. If you're comfortable, maybe you can straighten the leg. Okay? And then shoot it back up behind you. Nice. Last one. I know, really tiring. So don't worry if you can't do the leg balance. We're building up towards it. That in itself is enough work. So again, shifting forward, resting that knee, bend into the elbow. Stay there. Or maybe extend the leg. The next one is to come into the balance. Bend into the arms. Send the heart forward. Float the back leg up. And keep looking forward. Nice, or just balance. And then when you're ready, shoot that leg back up. Come down into child's pose. Take a few rounds of breath. That's it. Yes, Emily, nice. You got up there. Wherever you're at, nice. So shoot the leg to come back out. Come into child's pose. Take a few rounds of breath before we do it on the left-hand side. Yes, Chris, that's it. Keep pressing into the palms, bend the elbow. That's it, shift the weight forward. It's a bit like a counterbalance or a pendulum. You're just trying to find that balance when you lift that back leg. Nice, take some breaths. Slow it back down. Brilliant. Then when you're ready, we're going to do the same thing on the left-hand side. Coming back into your down dog. Nice. Inhale that left leg up behind you. Exhale, bend the knee, bring it out to the side as you shift the weight forward. Bring the knee to your elbow. Keep pressing and lifting, knit those ribs in. And maybe you can pop the knee down to your wrist, pop it back up. And again, pop the knee to the wrist, pop it back up. Brilliant. Last one. Pop it to the wrist, pop it back up. Shoot the left leg all the way back up. Again, second round, opening up the hip and just feeling out the weight and the balance. So again, shifting forward. Bring that knee just above your elbow, or if you can, a bit higher. Opening up the hip, bend into that left elbow, and just rest there. Just feel the weights, feel the hip opening. Start to get used to that balance in the palms. That's it, keep lifting the body. It's going to give you a bit more lightness, and then shoot the left leg back up behind you. Last drill, so come forward and just rest there if you want. If you want to try the balance, shifting forward. Left knee just above the elbow, bend into the left and right elbow, send the heart forward, and float the back leg up. Keep looking forward, pressing into the palms. Brilliant, nice one, guys. It's really great to see you guys do that on the mat. When you're ready, shoot the leg back up, come into child's pose, slow it all back down, take a breath, take a rock, do whatever you need to, just release all of that energy. Brilliant, guys. Then when you're ready, push back up into your down dog. Nice, we're going to do some work on the mat now. So, going to ripple forward, come up onto tiptoes, ripple forward to plank, and you're going to lower yourself all the way down to the mat. You know what's coming. Make a pillow with the hands, turn the head to one side, shake the hips from side to side. Brilliant, just release that work. Nice, so just a little work on the back here. So bring your head back to center, extend your arms out in front. Nice. So you've got the option to just lift the chest, or you can lift the chest and the thighs away from the mat. So looking down as we inhale, lift the chest, reach towards the front of the room. If you want, lift the thighs. Keep reaching forward, keep lifting the thighs, looking straight ahead. Use the breath. On the inhale, lift. Exhale the shoulders away. One more. Inhale, lift, lift, lift. Exhale, release. Turn the head the other way. Shake the hips from side to side. So second variation, the arms are alongside the body, palms are facing up. Same option to just lift the chest, or the chest and the thighs away. Looking towards the mat, take a deep inhale, lift the chest, reach back with the arms. If you can, lift the thighs. As you exhale, keep rolling the shoulders together, reaching back with the fingers. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the thighs. Inhale, reach. Exhale, release. Palms down, shake those hips. So here you can take either of the previous variations or come into your full reverse bow, okay? So getting ready, bend the knees. Reach back with the palms, grab shins, ankles, or the feet. You can have the feet apart, or if it's a little bit harder, if you bring the feet together. Taking that deep inhale, and lift the thighs, lift the heart. Keep pressing the feet into the hands, rolling the shoulders back. If you have your ujjayi breath, you can use that to rock your bow. So you're purely using the breath in your belly. Do not tug and pull on your shoulders or feet. Use the breath. Nice. One more. Inhale to lift, and exhale, release. Oh. Let the palms stay down beside your body. Take a little rock. Release there. Really good work, guys. Nearly done. Then when you're ready, bring your palms back underneath your shoulders. Roll over the toes. If you want to, come up through tabletop, or maybe press straight back up to plank. Exhale, hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Nice. And then inhale to look towards your palms, and you can step or jump through to a seated position. Jumpers, come up onto tiptoes, knees into the chest. Look past your palms. Deep inhale to spring the legs up and through to seated. Yay, guys. Really good work. So let's do a nice wide leg forward fold today. So just straddle the legs. That's it. If you've got tight hamstrings, have a little bend. Otherwise, press the backs of the knees into the mat. Keep the feet flexed. If you've got a strap, you can use it here. to come into the forward fold. Just create a triangle through the balls of the feet and then use the strap to pull yourself forward. Otherwise, inhale, find the length. Shoulders away, exhale, hinge from the hips, reaching forward. Bring the fingertips down, nice. Inhale, find the length. Exhale, lower the torso, walk the hands forward. Keep flexing the feet. That's it, rolling the sitting bones back. Inhale, find that length. Exhale, walk the hands forward. Brilliant. Take one more round of breath. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. Then inhale to look up. Exhale, walk the hands back. Coming into a really deep side stretch here. So options, you can just bind at the shin or ankle. Inhale the left arm up. And as you reach over, you're rolling that left rib cage, finding that length. If you're quite open, maybe you can bring your forearm in front of your shin. You can bind the big toe with the peace fingers, and again, inhale, keep rolling the rib cage, reaching over. Maybe you can grab the outside edge of your foot. Once you've got the bind, roll, look out underneath your left armpit. Nice, keep flexing the feet, breathe into the left rib cage, and keep finding the length, stretching through the side of the body. Nice, breathing there. One more breath, and then exhale, release. Coming all the way up, same thing on the other side. Take the same bind, either at the shin, and keep rolling and reaching, or bringing your forearm in front of your left calf. Bind with the big toe. Inhale the right arm up, keep reaching over. Roll that rib cage, grab the outside edge of your left foot, keep flexing. As you roll and look out underneath your right armpit. Nice, keep flexing the feet, finding that length. Inhale, breathe into your right rib cage. Nice. One more round of breath. Find that last bit of stretch. And release. Inhale to come all the way up. So, being mindful of the space around you. I can't really see. So, some of you might not be able to do the second part, but we can all sit in a straddle. So, you can do this with bent knees. Try and keep the shins parallel to the mat. Tuck the tailbone, try not to hunch, keep everything lifted. Or you can fully extend. That's it. Keep lifting the heart, pressing the toes into the bind. So take the option that works for you. Brilliant. Nice. Keep lifting, finding that balance. Use the core. Nice, guys. See, I can see you probably don't have the space, so we're going to do the core instead of the roll back. So from here, you can either bring the knees together or the legs together. Use control. That's it. So you're going from straddle legs to pike. That's it. Nice and controlled. Keep lifting. Nice. And then again, coming out. So either bring the knees apart or straddle the legs again. So the challenge here is keeping the balance, keeping the core, keeping that spine nice and long. Exhale with control, bringing the knees or the legs together. Brilliant. Exhale, straddle. Brilliant. Last one, bringing them back together. Release the bind. Grab the calf, or if you've got bent knees, grab behind the knees. And you're just going to either bring the knees in a bit closer, or see if you can come into a balanced forward fold. Up to you. Hold it there. And then release. Nice. Tuck the tailbone. Use that last outer core to roll yourself back down. Bring the feet down. Rock the feet from side to side. Windscreen wipe the legs. Nice. So back bend time, guys. If you're not doing back bends today, just come into Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet together, let them drop out. If you have a brick and you want to come into a restorative bridge, just bring the brick under your sacrum, rest it there, roll the thighs in and rest. Full bridge, heels in towards the sitting bones, palms into the mat, lift those hips, exhale to roll the shoulders into legs, press into the mat and keep lifting, squeezing the glutes or full wheel, palms by the ears,
fingers facing the body, and lift all the way up. Try and walk the feet a bit closer to the head, bringing those shoulders over wrists. Inhale to lift. Nice, guys, really good. That's it. Use the core, use the glutes, keep lifting. Nice, nice. Brilliant. Christine, now keep lifting. And exhale, tuck the chin in, lower yourself all the way back down. That's it. Take the windscreen wipe that you need to. Give yourself the hug. See how you're feeling. And get ready for your second back bend. Or take a rest. Up to you. So get your feet and palms ready. And then inhale to lift. Nice. Second back bend. Nice. That's it. So in your second back bend, whether it's a bridge or a wheel, take a variation. Maybe lift one leg or the other. If you're in a wheel, maybe come up onto your tiptoes. That's it. Bridges, you can maybe lift one leg still. Nice. Really good. Take one more breath. Inhale, find that last little push of reach, lifting up. Exhale, tuck the chin in, come all the way back down. Brilliant. Another windscreen wipe, another hug. Little rock from side to side. And let's take a nice stretch with the legs here while we're on the mat before we come into our inversion and shavasana. So keep that right knee in the chest. Interlace the fingers around the shin. Extend the left leg. Keep the foot flexed. Nice. Just keep bringing that knee up into the chest. Good. And then bring the knee out to the right hand side. And then try and bring the knee up in towards the armpit. That's it. So you're working around the hip joint, opening it up a little bit more. And release. Same thing on the other side. Extend the right leg. Bring the left knee in. Interlace around the shin. Keep the right foot flexed as you bring the knee in towards the chest. That's it. Keep squeezing, bringing it in close. And then bring the knee out to the left. And try and bring the knee up in towards your armpit. So again, you're just creating that space through the hip and releasing all of that work we've done today. And release. Hugging in. Coming to a happy baby. Grab the outside edges of the feet. Keep the lower back rounded. Take a little rock from side to side. So taking a quick inversion. Up to you. You can take, if you've got it in your practice and you're safe to do it, take a handstand, a headstand. Neck, shoulder, eye issues, high, low blood pressure, don't come upside down. Maybe put a brick under your sacrum and extend the legs, or find a wall and extend the legs, or just come up into shoulder stand. So bringing the legs behind you into plow, walk the hands all the way up. That's it. Keep the chin tucked in, extend the legs up, and just work on pushing through the feet, walking the palms further up, squeeze the glutes and find that length. Nice. Taking at least 5 rounds of breath in your inversion, 5 to 8 breaths. That's it. Focus on that balance. Finding that length. Brilliant. Nice, guys. Really impressive. Yes. Nice. Take a couple more rounds of breath. If you're in a inversion, go straight into child's pose. Just safely make your way down. Shoulder standers, slowly release the feet back down behind you, using the hands as brakes, and then gently come all the way back down to the mat. Nice. Brilliant. Take a few breaths. Then we'll take a nice twist before we come into Shavasana. Brilliant, guys. So we'll take a nice deep eagle legs here. A lot of work on the spine and hips today, so let's release the lower back. Bring the palms down, extend the legs up towards the ceiling. Again, if eagle's too much for you, just bend the knees and keep them stacked. Otherwise, bring the right thigh over the left. If you can, catch your calves and drop the knees to the left. Turn the head to the right. That's it. If you can, shift onto the side body. Gives you a bit more space to get the knees down to the mat. And as you exhale, turn the head to the right and let the right shoulder come down to the mat. That's it. Try and breathe through that resistance in the lower back, in the hips, and let everything release. Let the vertebrae click, let the hips click, let it do what it needs to. The fascia has been softened, everything's releasing, it's good for you. And then when you're ready, slowly unravel the legs, bring the knees into the chest, come back to center. Same thing on the other side, extend the legs, either bend the knees or wrap the left thigh over the right. If you can, catch your calves and gently drop the knees to the right, turn the head to the left. Again, if you need to, shift onto the right-hand side of the body to get the knees down to the mat. Exhale the left shoulder down. And just observe, are you more tense or less tense, left side versus right? And send the breath into the lower back, into the hips. And then let your body surrender through that tension, that resistance. Let the vertebrae open, let the lower back open and twist. And again, when you're ready, unravel, bring the knees back into the chest. A little hug, a little rock. Maybe get the knees and take a little figure of 8. So you just take opposite circles with the knees and it just creates a nice little massage of the lower back. There we go. And then find your way into Shavasana. Put your socks on, put on another layer if you need to, and then come to rest on the mat. Let the feet flop out to the side, palms facing up, and we'll take 5 minutes just to absorb all of that lovely work and find that blissful energy, relaxation at the end of practice. Right. So letting go of the breath, letting the whole body release into the mat. Just bringing your focus to the big toe. Focusing all the attention on relaxing that big toe. Feeling it get heavier and heavier. A bit like an anchor for the body. Starting off with the feet, slowly drawing the body into the ground, into the mat, into total relaxation. Continue with that targeted focus. Once your big toes fully released, move on to the second, third, fourth and fifth. Releasing the toes, soles of the feet, the toes and the whole foot, getting heavier and heavier, absorbing you into the mat. And continuing, moving on to the other foot, toe by toe. Release, relax. Allow that foot to get heavier and heavier, anchoring your body into the ground, safe and supported by the mat. Continuing to work up through that connection with the ground, through the heels, the calves, backs of the thighs, the buttocks and the lower back. Allow the legs to feel heavy. Release the limbs, the whole lower body sinking further and further into the ground. Backs of the palms, the forearms, the upper arms, the shoulder and the upper back. Okay, release the arms, allow the limbs to feel heavy. The arms, the torso, the whole body, totally relaxed, getting heavier and heavier. The edges of the body melting away. as you get absorbed into the ground. Relaxing the face with a gentle smile. Unclench the jaw. Release the tongue from the top of the mouth. Unfurrow the brow and bring your attention to the point between the eyebrows. Observing that peaceful white glow at the back of the forehead. Allowing all of that prana and energy to radiate through the crown of the head. You find that stillness, that place of total relaxation, the body heavy, grounded, supported by the mat. The mind clear and light, maybe even floating. So even though the body is totally grounded and heavy, have a sensation of liberation, freedom, floating. Taking these moments of stillness and quiet. And when you're ready, slowly bring in some awareness back into the body. Wiggle the toes, wiggle the fingers. Gently turn the head from side to side. Rotate the ankles, rotate the wrists. And then the next inhale, take one last stretch. Extend the arms up and behind you. Point the toes, tense everything up. Reach, reach, reach. Tense, tense, tense. Exhale, release, bring the knees in. Give yourself one last little hug. Bit of love, a little rock from side to side. You gently come over onto the right-hand side, fetal position. Taking that moment, that last cleansing breath, releasing that intention and offering from the beginning of practice. Deep inhale through the nose, breathe into the back. Open the mouth. And let it all go, guys. Gently pressing yourself up to a comfortable seat, palms at prayer in the heart center. Taking that moment of appreciation and gratitude. Thank yourself and the others for arriving on the mat and sharing practice today. Palms to forehead for right thoughts, lips for right words, heart center for right action. Namaste, beautiful people. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you. Nice one. Giving you that little extra time today.